Hey guys, welcome back. So for this video, I guess we're trying like a new format, and I'll be trying to provide a little bit more value for you guys. So let's just jump straight to it. What happened in the previous week? Really ultra choppy markets. Continuation of that Trump event from the week prior, but the market's still like ultra choppy, and like when you try to go bullish, the market goes bearish, and when you try to go like bearish, the market goes bullish. And you can see this exact thing happening in SoFi. It went up and down, faking you out so many damn times last week. Eventually, I learned that my portfolio volatility was a bit higher than I can handle, so I just admitted the truth, and then I trimmed some of the shorter dated SoFi calls. Admittedly, SoFi has become like a little bit too much overweight in the portfolio, and that's why I was causing so many portfolio shocks. So I did take off the I believe earnings calls that was like $7,000 deep, roughly 5% of my position. So I just took that off, and now I just have the September 2026 leaps. All right. So it did give me a bit of a reminder of my original strategy, which is leaps only, because that gives you more time to breathe, and it gives you more time for the play to work out. And with the recent bull run, I guess I admittedly got a little bit greedy, and I did have some shorter dated calls that absolutely got cooked when Trump came online and was like, yo, we're not doing this China trade. And yeah, I got cooked on those. That's in the past. Um, Portfolio value is at 216K, which is, I did unbelievably well this year, and a lot of it was due to this, really big bull market, and some of it was contributed to luck. Um, but a lot of it is research. I keep saying luck, but I'm just gonna downplay that a bit. I am researching. I'm in there. I'm like, tapping the social feeds to see the pulse of the stocks. I'm like reading Reddit. I'm looking at charts all day long. So some of it is, work. I'm not just, randomly guessing like BYND, which I have a little short position, so don't wanna disclose that to you guys. But I do have a little bit of a short position on those. My recent forays into gold trading has I mean it yielded some fruit, but it's, gold's been up and down a lot too lately, so it's kind of hard to trade. Everything is really hard right now, so we have to go back to the original thesis. And what gives you the edge? Like, what is the edge? Edge is like an advantage. What's my advantage compared to these other traders? Like, what do I bring to the table that these other traders and like these hedge fund traders don't have, or like trying to seek alpha edge, whatever. So thinking about that, what's my advantage? I have leverage, which like via options I have a shit ton of leverage. And then I have time. I need to get the time edge back. I need to start doing more leaps and less of the short term plays. So leverage, time, and I want to add a new layer, which is like trend lines, and only buying stocks when they're like been beaten down a bit and not at the absolute highs. Like, like take like Robinhood for example. Like, I still like the stock, but it was at all-time highs, and you should have, if you bought in at all-time highs a few months ago, you would have been in a really good position. Like, I'll still buy stocks at all-time highs if I think there's like, more room to run. But if it's something like Palantir that's been, stalling out near the 70 80, I may or may not buy that. And like, yeah, so I'm gonna be, trying to find like more value and better times and opportunities to buy stocks. I'll be more and more careful in my entries, and, hopefully like confirmation signals before I add more to a position. So I'm going back to a more, I want to say, cautious investment style, more time, more like a swing trader, maybe move up to the higher time frames, cuz I'm currently doing like, maybe I'm using the 5 minutes and an hour time frame a lot. Maybe I should move up to using the hour and 4 hour time frames, and relying more on like the daily time frames for trends and, trend confirmation and all that stuff. I'm probably gonna like incorporate more of those styles in there. Let's just run over to see some cool stocks I'm looking at nowadays.